Been a long time coming, been trying to get you to talk to the station for a while now.
Real?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I couldn't find a dog sitter, bro.
Hey, it's okay. I like dogs anyway.
You should have him barking like that.
Trying to get him a seat.
He be chill.
You already know it's college radio, so no cussing.
Okay.
We're gonna do a typical, regular radio interview. We're gonna go for about 30 minutes to an hour.
All right.
Covering all the basics.
Cool.
You know,
I don't
something.
do like that anyway, so I ain't tripping. First time really clean up here.
For real?
Yeah, I won't be. I'm not from Maryland, so.
And so you missed out on a couple of big events that was good for like networking, getting to know the students, stuff like that.
That's dope. Yeah, tell Connie, you know what I'm saying, get me involved. I don't really be like out loud, so be to myself a lot. But rapping, you gotta be out there. You gotta really.
Yeah, you gotta engage with the crowd, and we had a couple of events on campus that had a big student.
That's dope. I mean, sure, next time, definitely let me know. You know what I'm saying, let me be part of it for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, man. You here?
Yeah.
Come on. You would be part of it too bad. I tell people to not listen to this.
You talking about the radio?
Yeah.
Worldwide, streaming 24/7. So we're gonna start it now. WBSU Bulldog Nation Radio streaming worldwide for your favorite what, your favorite who, your favorite HBCU. When you say university, you know it's Julian Cavanaugh, Mr. President himself, and I'm back with another episode of Bold Ones. And you know it's the end of the semester, so sadly some things are coming to an end. But guess what? We're not. And I got another artist in here to do another interview. So I'm going to let him introduce himself.
ZayZay.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Appreciate you having me.
You know, first things first, what we do on the Bold Ones, we always do a mental health check-in, right?
Okay.
So mental health check-in is pretty much on a scale of 1 to 10. Your mental capacity, 1 being bad, 10 being good.
Okay.
Mental capacity, family, and business.
Family, say it's like 5. All right, 5.
Okay, so.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying, off and on, I feel like you have your biggest, you know what I'm saying, this misunderstanding with your family. So I feel like that. When it comes to business, I say 10. I'm a businessman.
Okay.
So yeah, sure.
And mental capacity, what is it?
What do you mean?
Like, how well is your mental doing? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you going,
I be having my days. I feel like everybody had their days for sure. I feel like I got my days. Some days I'm good, some days I'm down, but I feel like that's life. It's like a roller coaster. Some days you're going to have up and down where, you question things you're doing. Question if you're taking the right path, right steps you're taking. Some days you're going to be sit back and be your biggest cheerleader. I feel like so. I feel like, yeah, it's up and down, but for the most part, I feel like I'm mentally strong. I've been through a lot in my life.
Okay. So, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so
okay.
I got a couple questions for you.
Yes, sir.
What's some of the positive ways that you deal with stress?
Music. First thing, music for sure. Music definitely helped me get through stress. Another way I did was sometimes, honestly, having a long tongue. Like that's really big, having a long tongue. That's really big, having a long tongue. I feel a lot of people sometimes don't know how to kind of cut the world off. So I know how to cut the world off. I know how to turn Instagram off. You know what I'm saying? Go to my house and kind of just sit with myself and kind of reflect on everything I got going on. Strategize. So I feel like that's one of the biggest things I do to kind of relieve stress. Sit back and kind of reflect. I feel another thing I do is having strong people around me that really care about me. So be able to talk to people that really I know generally got my best interest. That be able to tell me like, no, you're going the wrong way or you're going the right way. So for sure.
Okay, and speaking of your friends and your family and stuff, how have you created a safe space for them to be able to you know, kind of, you know, get their mental together? Like, have you created a safe space where somebody could be like, hey, I'm not feeling up to par today?
Yeah. I built a strong relationship with my family members. Me and my mom got close after a lot of things I've been through, traumatic experience and things like that. So I got a little brother who looks up to me. I got a few cousins, and even I'm from third world country, so you know, I got a whole country back home that looks up to me to be a role model. You know, sometimes you a lot of weight on your shoulder, but I feel like I do definitely open up a clear line of communication. My little brother can talk to me about anything. Actually, my friends can talk about anything, and no matter what it is. I don't judge. I actually pride myself in not being judgmental, because I know how far I came. You know what I'm saying? I know the wrongs I done did. I know I'm not perfect, so I definitely feel like I do that with my friends. People turn to me for anything.
Okay. And you know, this is your first time here, so we want to give a round of applause for you being here, you know.
Yeah, and thank you for having me. I'm really appreciated to be here.
So the fans want to know who you are. We gotta go through the basics, right? So you say you're from a third world country.
Yes,
so
sir.
Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Liberia, Africa.
Okay.
That's probably one of the worst countries in Africa. My country is known for human cannibalism, from eating other human beings, because food is so scarce. Limit on food and jobs and things like that. You can look it up, Google it. It's videos on YouTube of people, kids eating other people's hearts and body parts and things like that. And to survive. So I'm from a country like, man, it's war. Like my country is really known for war, literally it. So.
And so, when did you come to America?
During the war, I came here I think when I was 9. So you know, I didn't see a running. I didn't have running water growing up, refrigerator. Couldn't walk to the kitchen, open the refrigerator, and you feel me, get milk and cereal, things like that. Like I don't even think I had cereal until I was like 12. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have, my country still don't got running water and power, but I didn't have none of the necessities that people had growing up. You know what I'm saying? So walking miles and forth to school, buildings blown up, things like that. You feel me? Gunshots. You know, just kidnapping, things like that, extortion. Like that's really where I'm from. I grew up seeing all that traumatic experience growing up, walking to school, seeing kids, you feel me, starving. You can see people with ribs. I was looking at them, you know what I'm saying, from outside. Like, sure, I've been through all of that. So, came here when I was 9, during the war.
So that really helped. That really is like helps you when it comes to anything in your endeavors. Helps push you because
right.
What the slums is like.
Yeah, honestly, if I really want to be honest, like I was ashamed to be African growing up. You know what I'm saying? Because when I moved from Africa, I moved to Detroit, Michigan. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like Detroit, Inkster, Michigan. So, you know, like the DMV is very culture. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got different culture, religions, and y'all really are extremely culture. You feel me? People are accepting. But growing up, it wasn't cool to be African. So, you know, I was teased, called every name in the book. African booty scratcher, fresh up the FOB, fresh up the boat. You know what I'm saying? I remember my principal, I was like in middle school, my principal getting on the loudspeaker and telling everybody to congratulate ZayZay because it's his first time seeing snow, you feel me? Like being teased. Like, yeah, I had it hard. I was the African kid, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhood. So that's my African friend.
Okay, yeah. So we did a lot of that in PG. Yeah. There was a lot of that going on in PG. When I was coming up, they did a lot of teasing.
Yeah. And stuff. So that's what I went through growing up. So you know that I just kind of strayed away from that. I wasn't claiming African. I just tell people that's my name. But ZayZay my real name, birth name. I can't run away from it.
Okay, I was going to get into. I'm like, how did you come up with ZayZay? I'm like, but
that's my birth name.
Wow, okay.
You know so yeah, it was definitely tough growing up in Detroit. So I kind of ran away from it. But now, of course, I look back and like I cherish everything more because I know like really where I'm really from. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like sometimes you can lose sight of, you know what I'm saying, your upbringing. But like it took me a traumatic experience where I pretty much almost lost my life to really understand like where I'm really from. People can't adjust. You feel me? You can't tell me you understand my struggle. When people tell me that, I tell them in their face, like there's no disrespect, but I just tell them you can't understand my struggle.
Next question. I want to know when you first started getting into music.
I got into music, I think in 2018. I was kind of like, I ain't gonna say pressure, but like, my homies kind of pushed me into doing it. Mainly because, man, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I always been like this. You feel me how I am now? Like I always been in clothes. I always been kind of like, feel me, known with something. Feel me, had a name in the neighborhood for something. Whether it was clothes or getting money or whatever it was. So everybody kind of just pushed me, you feel me, to do it. Like, man, you got a crazy story, because people who really know what I've been through be like, you got a crazy story, and you got to say something, you got to talk about something, just try it. So I actually tried it at first as a joke. To be honest with you, it was a joke to me. It was like to play fool around. And when I started music, I had just came home from prison. Yeah, I just came home from prison. So when I was doing music, it was just like really like a playful thing to do with my friend Derek in his basement. But afterwards, it became therapy, because I couldn't talk to people about life. You feel me? What I'd seen in jail and what I'd seen growing up, and kind of really relate to. You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy. So wow. So how old are you?
26.
26. Okay, so you went to prison relatively early in life.
I went to prison when I was 18. I sentenced to 20 years when I was 18.
Good God.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Look, we're glad to have you out. You know,
Appreciate
you're gonna be going back.
No, definitely not.
What's some of your musical inspirations?
When people ask me this question, honestly, I don't have none. I didn't grow up in you feel me? Like,
Okay.
third world country. I don't know nobody that rap. Honest with you, like, I don't know nobody from my country that rap or make music. It was a typical African music. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, I didn't watch BET, so I was 17. My mom was that type of parent, like, you feel me? School this, school that type. So
ain't no none of that.
I honestly didn't, like, a lot of, like, don't get me wrong, I love music now because I'm into it, but before I didn't know nothing about music. So I'm still learning about music. I'm still learning about the people before me who paved the way for me. So, I mean, so right now, if I say my music influences people, you feel me? I see, like, the Young Thug. I feel like Young Thug could give me an inspiration to be myself. Because, you know, when they was calling him gay for wearing a dress and, you know what I'm saying, being too much, and he was really just being himself. So, you know, like, it's like certain people, I take certain characteristics from their behavior. Like Nipsey Hussle, what he stood on, he was very intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like, very soft-spoken, but he knew what he was talking about. So it's like certain things about some people, but when it comes to music, like, I don't really got no influence. Like, I don't got no style that I copy from or try to be like, you know.
Okay. So you said came from your country, came to America, went straight to Detroit.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard because, you know, so looking back when you was growing up, did you ever hear about any, like, artists and stuff that was hot in the city? Not even in school?
I'm third world country, bro. That's not a career in my country.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like this, like in Detroit.
Oh yeah. We have Blake Icewood. You feel me? Rest in peace. Like, that's a legend in Detroit. Blake Icewood. Of course, we got rappers. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like, I wasn't into music. Like my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom wasn't. I didn't sing in a choir. I didn't play instruments. I wasn't into music growing up. Like, I literally started rapping until that's the first time I picked up. Like, wasn't into music. Of course, you found listening to Chief Keef, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what's popping? But in my household, we couldn't watch TV. You feel me? Like, my mom wasn't rocking for that. So I didn't watch BET growing up. I didn't watch MTV James. I didn't watch MTV Cribs. Like, I didn't know music growing up. Like,
that's amazing.
I just listened to whatever was on the radio or whatever. You feel me? Like, homies played it like that. But
it's amazing that you come from a household where that's not a factor, and then you end up finding a love for it.
Yeah, and I think that's why a big thing, like, when I talked to my manager, he be telling me, like, it's like a destiny, because
you wasn't supposed to find out about music, to be honest.
I think my first ever CD was like Chris Brown's CD when he was making like Yo and Poppin'. You feel me? Because my mom was like, you feel me? She wasn't into music, so like, I think we had a talent show. She bought me the CD because I had to do some type of dance.
Right.
She wanted me to like pick a song and like that, but like be active in school. But no, I ain't grow up with music, bro. I don't know nothing about music.
And it's amazing because we're gonna talk about how far you've come as an artist. Because that's amazing to hear that beginning story and to see where you at now.
Yeah,
it's really a testimony. I like that. So let's talk a little bit about your musical style.
My musical style, honestly, I feel like it's my reality. I feel like my music is so unique because it's no fabrication in it. Like, I'm not trying to come off as this street dude out here selling bricks and doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come off like that. I don't even try to play that type of game. I pretty much try to put my story and what I've seen, you feel me, in my music. So I feel like my music is heartfelt. It's pain music. When I mean pain music, like music that you can still vibe to, but you gonna understand. There's gonna be a story behind it. Like, I try to put a piece of my life in every song. Like, I try to, when I go to the studio, and then I leave the studio, I feel better every time. Cause I know, like, whatever's on my mind, I left it on that track.
Okay, so what is the creative process when it comes to creating a new song?
I mean, lately, when I first started making music, Man, it used to take me like 5 hours to make a song. But now it probably take me like an hour, 30 minutes. I just freestyle, go in there, and whatever conversation I had prior to that, like when we talk about life or whatever, you know what I'm saying, had like an in-depth conversation. If that shit was stuck in my mind, I'll go talk about that. You know what I'm saying? If I just got a call from my mom and she having a rough day and she behind bills and, you know what I'm saying, she having her situation going on, like I'll talk about that. So it's like whatever I'm literally going through at that moment, that's pretty much my music about.
Okay, so when you go to the studio, do you have any pre-studio rituals?
No.
Just go in the booth. How do you like it? 'Cause I know some artists are like they want a big crowd when they're recording, like the party vibe, get them in the scene, or you like just you and your producer.
Me, engineer. I record most of my music in my living room.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like studios at all. Like I said, the type of music I made, I feel everything I'm saying. Like for me, these days I be making songs and tears in my eyes because what I'm talking about is stuff I'm probably currently going through at that moment. You know, so it's like like I record most of my music in my living room. Shout out my boy Luke, my engineer Just. Usually they put up to my crib. You know what I'm saying? We in the living room with it. And I don't listen to beats before. Like I used to listen to the beats before I got to the studio, so I kind of knew what I wanted. But now to make organic, like I don't listen to the beats. I just go to the studio. I mean, they pull us to the crib. You know what I'm saying, you know, we probably smoke whatever the case is, and I don't drink, so you know, get high and
do what you gotta do.
Go from there.
So, are you more into freestyle? Or are you more into writing stuff down?
Both depends how I feel. Like,
go ahead.
Depend how I feel. So a lot of times I'll go to the studio and I freestyle a song, but sometimes I'll start a song and I might have to stop and write down a few bars to make it more in depth, or just if I'm really talking about a story or trying to paint a story on that track, I'll sit down and kind of write a few bars to kind of give me a way to really, you know what I'm saying, describe it and really talk about it. So it's like a mix. I get on my phone while I'm recording, put some notes in there, write 8 bars, go in there, try to put it down, then go from there.
Okay, so now the song is finished, right?
Yeah.
So you got catalog of music. How do you determine what song goes to visuals? Do you let the fans decide, or do you let just like I'm gonna put out whatever visual I want to put out?
Yeah. Right now, the Bible Man, whatever I feel. Like, I can make a song, I will listen to it for a couple weeks. Literally, I make a song, listen to it a couple weeks, and then I listen to the song. But if I keep replaying that song and it's like that, it just stuck in my head, I just go off that feeling like, yeah. If I'm listening to it over and over, you know what I'm saying, because I don't listen to music like that on my spare time. I really be in silence. It's still like that. Like, even though I grew up not listening to music, so it's like, I do listen to music, you know what I'm saying, like occasionally, but I listen to more R&B music than rap, so... Yeah, I kind of just go with the feeling, whatever I feel.
Okay, I like that. So, I know we talked a little bit about this off camera, right? So, what is your views on like ghostwriting?
Nothing wrong with it, honestly. That's me. I mean, when I actually first started, my homie wrote my first song. I never put a song out, but yeah, wrote my first song. I mean, I feel like people try to make that a big thing, but I don't really feel like about it, because now they try to say you gotta live the raps that you rapping about, but majority of the time, people not really living that, you know?
Right. Okay. So, what? So, how long did it take for you to blow? Like your first time, like you putting out your first song. You've been rapping for a little bit. How long did it take for you to get a little buzz? What you eat, dude?
My first time ever.
I was just rapping.
Yeah, so I still don't honestly feel like I blew up though. Honestly, be real with you. I feel like I'm just now getting to like that breaking point. Like I feel like I'm at the door now. Cause I've been having moments where I wanted to quit music. I spent so much of my own money on music, man, over the last 3 years. Like, me and my mother got into it. Because, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I could provide my family a different life. I wasn't doing music. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that kind of affected my mom relationship for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm spending so much money on that. Because like I said, that's not a career they really understand. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they usually, or it's school, go to school, be a doctor. So I don't really feel like I blew up. I feel like it took me like couple years, 2-3 years, some people start noticing.
A couple years, okay. Yeah. How do you feel that you progressed as an artist so far? Since your first song to the latest one you're gonna be putting out soon.
Man, a lot. And I feel like I'm still growing. Cause I feel like I grew as a person. That's what actually better my craft. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned it was okay to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of stuff we go through as men I don't really talk about. Well, on camera, you know what I'm saying, or on songs. Like, you're not going to want to talk about certain things that you're going through at that very moment. So I feel like when I learned that, it's okay, you know what I'm saying, to be vulnerable and talk about things I'm going through. Like, I feel like my music elevated quick.
Okay, I like that. I was gonna do a sidebar, but I'm gonna bring your sidekick in later.
Yeah.
Because I know the people wondering like where the dead signs come from.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna bring them.
I'm gonna show y'all. Man, I got my dog in here, man. I go everywhere with my dog.
So next question is going to be: have you worked with anybody so far in the industry?
Yes. The first artist I worked with was Shock Lizzie. It was like 2 years ago. And I ain't gonna lie, that was like an interesting experience, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, paying somebody to do a feature was like a shocking experience for me because I ain't gonna disclose how much I paid them, but you pay somebody a certain amount of money, you feel me, in 30 seconds or 3 minutes, you feel me? It took him, I think, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes to do the song, but I had to pay him so much money to do the song, it kind of like a taken away, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it kind of like, it'll make you want to quit rapping, to be honest with you. It'll make you want to stop because you're like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying, you paying this to somebody this, it could be 100,000, and you thinking, you know what I'm saying? So, and then it's like when I first got in the studio, you know what I'm saying, as a person not really understanding music is a business, it's not a friendship. Mm-hmm. So in my head, I'm thinking we finna get in there and kick it, talk it, chop it up, you know what I'm saying? But it really won't like that off the bat because and that he don't know me. You know what I'm saying? To him, it's just business, you know what I'm saying? So,
you had the money at the right time.
You know what I'm saying? Right time. But I got a song with Shock Lizzie called Demons, which is out right now. Got a song with Babyface Ray, that's my boy, shout out Face. That's also out right now. I got a song with Lil Dude, that's my boy too, also out. And I got a few upcoming features coming up. I got a song with Marlo dropping in June, a song with DeVito dropping in July.
So you've been active in the industry. You've been shaking and moving.
You know what I'm saying? Moving my own way at my own pace is something that I had to learn to stay at my own pace. So, you know, I just built genuine friendship with certain people and was able to do certain things and had good people in my corner who I'm saying was able to assist me. So yeah, definitely, I got big records coming up. I feel like the song DeVito gonna be something that definitely is gonna shock people. That's my first African record. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wanted to make a song my mom would listen to. Like I said, coming from third world country, I didn't want to get on the song and be cussing and talking about whatever I was talking about. And you know what I'm saying? So
make a song so moms can hear it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just, and you know what I'm saying, it's not disrespecting nobody, but I don't really know too many Liberian artists at all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's why I did it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of Nigerian artists out there, but it's not a lot of Liberian artists. So,
yeah, I haven't heard it not too many.
You know what I'm saying? So the collab with DeVito I feel like it's dope. It's just to bring up more light to my country that we don't have because we got so much negative light.
Yeah, so you about to be the country hero.
Hey, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm ready for that, but I just want to be able to bring positivity to my country and kind of take away that negativity and like they, you know, so we paint it in.
Mm-hmm. So, what so far has been the favorite industry artist that you worked with?
Babyface Ray probably my favorite one.
Okay, describe that experience.
It was dope. You feel me? L.A. I got off the plane. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't get no food, nothing. We got off the plane. Went to the Airbnb, dropped our clothes off, pulled straight to the studio. I'm saying Face, really, he a genuine dude. He had Murder Beast in the studio and a few other, I'm saying, major producers. You feel me? So he gave me the stage to play my music in front of, you know what I'm saying, like major producers that, of course, I'm going to working with later on, you know what I'm saying, my career, but just that further introduction. So, you know what I'm saying, and he was a humble dude. We politic, we talk, you know what I'm saying, he got some advice, and, you know what I'm saying, we chill. He had shot shooting the video for free because he liked the song so much, you know what I'm saying.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So it became something that, you know what I'm saying, that I learned from, that it's some genuine people in the world, you feel me? It's not, every artist ain't just about money, so. I think my favorite experience. Him and OG Bobby Billions. OG Bobby Billions is my I'm saying one of my favorite one because I think when he dropped the song Outside, he had came to Maryland. Shout out She Styles for putting it together. But he came to Maryland, you know what I'm saying, he pulled up on me at the studio, you know what I'm saying, and he had his own family stuff going on, but he took the time to really, you know what I'm saying, give me a record. Like, so it was dope, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the venues and the places you perform. What's some of the places that you performed at?
I performed at Towson before. I performed at trying to think of a lot of places. I don't know. I performed in LA before at a few clubs in LA, stadium out here, a couple open mics and things like that. Performed at ZayZay nephew, Royal Carter. They had I forgot what it was, but they had something going on in LA. I performed there. I performed a few places, you know what I'm saying? So now it's just to do it bigger. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this summer I'll be on a tour, open up for somebody and pushing my career forward.
Okay, so what's your favorite place to perform so far?
I don't think I have one, honestly. I feel like I'm still growing as an artist, so not like when I get out there, everybody know my music, you know what I'm saying? So it's like instant, like a love, you just, the connection, I feel like I'm still growing, but I can honestly say Baltimore right now because when I do perform, the crowd, I say every time I perform, I shout the crowd because it's probably not what they expect. They might think I'm get on there and talk about the regular
Degular, yeah.
I get out there, hit with some pain music, something they can feel. I'm saying that it's a bounce to every song. It's not like a slow song where you just, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely.
And sometimes you need some of that pain music, you know, help, you know, get through whatever it is that you're going through. You know, the pain music, it hits a little different.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm gonna stop saying pain music. I feel like reality music because the reason I feel like R&B music are timeless songs. Are songs that in 30 years you still gonna play at your wedding. So I feel like I try to copy that. You know what I'm saying? I try to make that, but with reality music, things that you can listen to 10 years from now because you probably still feel that way about certain things. People gonna go through stuff in life. We're not gonna be the only one that go through struggle in life. It's gonna be kids after us that go probably the same thing. So you know, it's like a cycle. So I try to make music. I feel like endless or timeless music that people listen to no matter what it is, not just in a moment.
Okay, so I got a game for you to play, right?
Yeah.
Every time I always have everybody that come on here, we play the game called Quick Draw for y'all, right? So you have rapid fire questions. You have 3 seconds to answer, right? And then after that, we're gonna bring in your sidekick, and we're gonna talk a little bit about your sidekick. So first question is gonna be 3 things you cannot live without.
3 things I can't live without. What can I live without? I'm trying to think. What can I live without? 3 things I can't live without. 3 things I can't live without. That's a good one. I'll say my family for sure. Family. Man, that's a good question.
Yeah.
3 things I can't live without. I say my family for sure. I can't live without my family, my mom, my little brother. That's like the 2 closest people to me for sure. Right now, my dog, Trophy. I take him everywhere. What else? I think I say like music. Yeah, I feel like now music is like a part of my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I go to the studio, it'd be hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be hard not to get in the studio with me now because, you know, like it's life now. You know, that's how I get through my daily struggles or my weekly. Like, in order to go to the week, I got to go to the studio at least twice a week.
Okay. Most prized possession.
Most prized possession? Prized possession. Yeah, that's a good one. I would say my AP. Only reason I say that, and I'm not really big on jury, but because, like I said, I don't got no big funding. Ain't nobody pay for nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got it really, you know what I'm saying, out of my own hard work. So then I paid $60-some for that watch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I cherish it because I know I paid for it. Now nobody else. It wasn't given to me. Like, I took 4 or 5 years to do it, but I did it.
Bust down AP?
Bust down.
Okay.
I got a few Richard Millers too though, but I feel like the AP more because AP something like I really spent 2-3 years putting payments on, paying, and I finally got it. And I'm like, nah, you feel me? Like,
you put payments on what?
Man, hell yeah.
Oh, say that. Oh yeah, it's over for all of y'all. I promise you, bro.
I'm be honest with you, bro. People be capping. A lot of rappers is not paying. Unless they, you feel me? Big rappers. A lot of rappers ain't paying $80,000.
Yes, sir. Let me find out something.
Put me on there.
Jacob the jeweler. Put me on.
If you're the jeweler, I got you, man. I'll take you to the perfect one. I got a jeweler to give you right. Then they gonna give you the bull BS. SI diamonds, they ain't gonna fake you out. I got the jeweler for you.
It's about to be crazy for y'all. I promise you. Yeah, coming soon. Wait for it. All right. All time favorite movie.
All time favorite. I say Paid in Full right now.
Paid in Full right now.
Paid in Full show me that you feel me. No matter what, you feel me. Trust is something that you can really dial. So yeah.
Who is your role model?
I don't got one.
Okay. Let's see. What have you done that you're most proud of?
I graduated college.
Okay, where'd you graduate from?
I went to Howard Community College, so I graduated there with a bachelor's in criminal justice. You feel me? When I got out of prison, it's crazy. When I got out of jail, they tried to deport me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's I think that's more shocking than even going to jail, because jail didn't really do anything, to be honest with you. But almost getting deported back to Liberia was something that like rests in my head. You feel me? Because after a while you get accustomed to a certain lifestyle. I don't think anybody can go back to a third world country after you feel me have internet and hop on your phone when you feel like it. To going back to a country where you got to pay for minutes, there's no power, you know what I'm saying, no AC, things like that. So that was like a hard situation to go through. But you feel me? Yeah.
What would you do? What would you be doing instead of rap?
Basketball. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. I love basketball. I'm real nice in basketball. I played when I got out of my situation. I played 2 years at Howard Community College. I played JUCO for 2 years.
Okay. What year was that? I knew a couple people that played for PG back in the day.
Damn, honestly, couldn't even tell you. I'm trying to think. Brain freeze. Kind of like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Okay, because we around the same age range.
It's like 2017, 18, like that.
Okay, I dropped out of PG by then.
Yeah.
I went to PG straight out of high school, 2015. He right here. He over here. He over here chilling.
Yeah.
But I dropped out of PG 2015, and then ended up coming to Bowie years later, in like 2018, 2019. Yeah. So I don't know who was playing against y'all back in the day.
Yeah, it was that's crazy. Like it's crazy because like before I went to my situation, like I've been nice in basketball. That's like my first love. You feel me? Even though I dip and dabble.
Was there a guy named Emmanuel that used to play with? I'm trying to think if you played for Howard or not.
We had a few players like Jordan Reed, Yorick. I met a few players.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think about it. I was like, all right, who was there around that time?
That was an experience though. Like definitely for me, I was on parole at the time, so it was even crazy. Like every time I went out of town to play ball, it was crazy. I violated parole. So every time we would go to West Virginia to play, I violate parole. So like I was like putting my life on jeopardy, like feeling my freedom on jeopardy just to play ball. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like it's not like you're doing anything negative. You're doing something positive for yourself. Yeah. You're staying out of trouble doing what you got to do. But
yeah, it was crazy. I remember I got locked up actually got violated parole a few times, and I had to go back to jail for playing basketball. You feel me? Yeah, that was crazy.
So we ain't gonna talk too much about that.
Yeah.
But so describe yourself in one word.
Unique.
I like that.
Straight up. I feel like ain't nobody like me though. I'm a pure-hearted person.
Okay, let's go back into some of the music, right?
Okay.
So how do you feel? What separates you from the rest of the rappers? Not only in your area, but just in your just in general.
Cause I talk about more than just hood stuff. You feel me? Like I done went to college, bro. You feel me? I done went to jail. I done been shot. You feel me? So I can relate on that aspect too, but I can also relate, you feel me, of going to college, you feel me? And I can relate coming from a third world country. So I got a bigger spectrum to talk about stuff. It's bigger than just Section 8 and, you feel me, something, whatever. So I feel like I make music for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like college kids, won't matter what it is, you feel me? I make music for everybody. So I feel like that's what separates me from anybody.
So college really helped mold you as an artist? Give you some new experiences.
Yeah, college let me see stuff different. You feel me? Like, I have no friend that was white after that. Like before college, I didn't have people that was, you feel me, that was white. You feel me? Or like different culture that was doing other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was hanging with the same people. But going to college, started seeing like other stuff, started learning different stuff. I ain't know nothing about credit, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, college I feel like opened my eyes to life, and then actually moving to California opened my eyes to life, for sure.
Well, Cali definitely will change it, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you,
change everything.
Is there any artists matter of fact, even because you talked about just now, when you went to college, that was the first time meeting there's a different other people other than your ethnicity. Yeah. So have you picked up on their other genres of music as well? Yeah, bro. Nah, but when I was in, you feel my little situation, I was in jail, I was in country music. You feel me? Because I had a radio in jail, so like it was weird. Like 11 o'clock, they got like love hours. You feel me? They play all the old jams. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? Like I listen to like country music and different things. So like I think that's why R&B music and stuff. You feel me? Like so I listen to a lot of different type of music. I listen to African music now a lot. But right now I listen to a lot of R&B music. Like I love like 6 Black. Like a lot of pretty much
all the R&B singers. You feel me? Some walk, I listen to all that music.
We love summer. We love summer. Is there anybody in the industry or even locally that you want to collab with in the future?
If it makes sense, yeah. You feel me? I'm open to working with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really like, oh, I ain't working with them. I don't really care. You feel me? If it makes sense, like, I don't force it. So if we got mutual friends and we end up putting it together, you know what I'm saying, and we connect in a way, and then we make music, yeah. Because I got some little dude, you feel me? And we from two opposite areas, but that's my boy. Because I met him not based off music, off, you feel me, our relationship. And he was, you feel me? So, yeah. Anybody, pretty much, anybody in this area that, you know what I'm saying, willing to work, I'm willing to do it.
Okay, we're going to put the camera on me because you know what time it is.
Yeah.
It's time to bring up the sidekick. You've been chilling for too long, dude.
Bring him along.
Come on.
He's killing me. I got my dog.
We're going to take you over there.
Where he at?
Right here. Let me go ahead. Come on, it's camera time, man. Don't be shy now. Come on.
Yeah, what's up, baby? Come on. Hey, man, who you know? What rapper bring his dog to an interview? No cap. I don't come with nobody but my dog.
Okay, so tell us your dog's name.
My dog name is Trophy. Yeah, you feel me? It's a prize. I feel like he a prize, so yeah, I call him Trophy. I want to be something different. I didn't want to name it like Hefe or Mercedes or, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. So something that means something.
Okay, so what kind of dog is it?
He a French bulldog. He like 1 out of 10. He like a rare color, so then it's like a pie color. So he like really expensive now, but man, when I got him, he was so small he could fit in the size of my palm. I got him in 8 weeks.
Oh wow.
He like 7 months now though, so you know, I take him everywhere with me, like literally everywhere, like grocery stores, everything. But it's my boy. He don't bark. He be chilling. Look at him, vibing out, minding his business. Yeah.
So have you ever thought about, you know, Rick Ross and them? They started going out into them, you know, Rick Ross out here getting horses and cows and all that. Have you ever thought about going and getting like other types of animals?
Yeah, I mean, I get Rick Ross money for sure. But honestly, my biggest thing, if I get that type of money, man, I'm going back to my country to rebuild.
Okay,
yeah.
So.
I think that's probably the first thing I do. Go back to my country, try to rebuild. But yeah, I definitely want to do other stuff, have other animals. I ain't gonna do nothing like crazy. I ain't gonna get no like alligator or nothing like that, crocodile. I ain't doing nothing like that. I ain't playing with that.
You ain't trying to lose no fingers or nothing.
No arms. I don't even play with fireworks.
Oh yeah, neither do I.
Don't play with that.
But you talk. I like the fact that you say you want to go back and rebuild your country. Because you know you have artists like Akon who went back to, you know, just giving his country like power and stuff like that. It's like, I think it was solar power that he was trying to build over there, or building like another community. Like he spent $1 million on something. I don't know if it's solar panel so they can have lights, or he was rebuilding like a community or something like that. So what is one of the things you would do once you get, like, you know, what we like to call the FU money?
Regular stuff, power, running water. You feel me? Like, my country still don't got running water. GPS, you feel me? None of that. Like, when you, like in my country, if you fly to Liberia, if you're not landing in the daytime, you can't land because there's no lights. Plane can't even land, you feel me, after the sun go down. So, like, it's basic stuff, you feel me? Try to provide running water, you know what I'm saying, jobs, food source, like things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually salute Akon for what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But it's big to do certain stuff because it's countries in Africa that still living like they modern day countries. That's why I'm dropping merch soon, and my merch is called Village Boy because I'm from a village. You feel me? A lot of people claim they hood. I ain't from a hood. From Africa, we don't got hoods. We got villages in small town. So you feel me? Try to keep it organic. Okay,
so I have another question. So what impact are you hoping to have on your fans?
The impact I'm hoping to have on my fans, honestly, would just be I guess, I don't know, put my country on early. That's my whole purpose behind doing music. You know what I'm saying? Is to put my country on. Look, I'm gonna go straight forward. Like, look, music isn't a career in African countries. You feel me? A lot of African parents still telling kids go to school, get a degree, become a doctor or lawyer. That's what they see as successful. So, like, I had to prove to my mother that this is a way. You feel me? Now that my mother believes, I know I can make the whole country believe.
You walking with AP, I'm sure everybody believes.
No, but that don't mean nothing though. You feel me? Because you know you could that's a cover up. You could buy a watch and just, you feel me, hear what it is. But I feel like my hard work and dedication and my music, you feel me? I spent $300,000 in 3 years on music by myself. I pay for every feature. Ain't nobody pay for nothing for me.
Where the bombs at?
You feel me?
You
can, and this is facts. You can look it up. You feel me? This is nothing to brag. Like I've been doing, when I started doing music, it was me. So I had to make people believe, you feel me, that I'm really doing this for a better, bigger reason, just to be flashy. You feel me? Because I stopped wearing jewelry. But anybody who know me. I've been doing it. In 2018, I was doing that. Before people was thinking about a lot of that stuff. So I feel like my thing is to open the minds of my country, bring light to my country, like a positive view. That's it. If I could do that, I feel like my mission will be complete. I ain't trying to be the next billionaire. If it comes to that, you feel me? God bless me with that, and I'm able, but that money will go back to, you feel me, create more wealth for other people. It don't want to be just for me to be selfish. I feel like I got enough, bro. I got every shoe, every clothes. I feel like you know what I'm saying? So
I like that. I like that. So what's your favorite part of just of music? Is it performing? Is it writing? Is it
connecting with people? The
connection.
Yeah, connecting with people.
Is it with different just people in general, or is it with the fans, or is it with the other artists?
Fans. You feel me? Connecting with people who don't know you from nowhere, but like your music because they can relate to your story. You feel me? I think that's my favorite thing about music. I got my fan base is majority overseas. I got people from Ukraine hitting me up during the war. You feel me? Like telling me like that my music helping them get through what they're going through. So for a reason like that, I keep making music. You feel me? I keep making music because it's like there's people across the world that relate to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about what they fully going through. I don't see too many artists talking about coming from a third world country, having to walk 8 miles to school one way, 8 miles the other way. I see people talking about things like that.
So earlier we was talking about some different things. You touched on the fact that all you do is studio, home,
sure,
with family, and you know, in today's time, social media is a big aspect in everybody's life. So do you think that social media could be the reason why sometimes people can't be as real without feeling? Because this is a good question. Somebody put this question up.
What you mean, like?
As though we're being judged.
I feel like, man, you get judged doing whatever though, bro. No matter what, you feel me? I feel like social media just make it public right now. But we've been getting judged. Are you real
open with your social media?
To a point, like relationships, like you feel me, girls and things like that. Like no, I'm not, because I feel like, man, you gotta know what privacy is. You gotta know what to expose, because if you get on Instagram and say everything, people judge you, but you can't be mad because you post everything on Instagram. If you get in a fight with your girl, you post to Instagram and people say something about it, you really can't be mad. You expose that. So like I post what I feel like I want people to remember me for. My private life is private, you feel me? I don't post my family, I don't post my mom on Instagram, my little brothers, I don't post pictures of my family members because it's private, you feel me? It's certain stuff. But I used to be like really I used to be really like no cut cards on Instagram. I get on Instagram, get into it with somebody, you feel me? Tell them pull up on me like I'm whatever. I'm with the smoke. I'm on Instagram with I didn't really care back then, you feel me? But way things going on, I start seeing it. I mean, I got bigger purpose in life, so I don't get too caught up in Instagram, you feel me? I get to post my music and I try to post positive stuff, you feel me? And I keep it like that. Yeah. I get judged regardless. You're gonna get judged no matter what you do. You walk out the door right now, somebody gonna look at you like, man, I don't like his shoes. That's regular.
Yeah, see, the reason I asked that question is because I watched Drink Champs with A$AP Rocky, and he was saying how the fans get on him for being too closed doors. They feel like he's too secretive. You know what I'm saying? Because the fans don't know what he's doing. And I know you were saying, like, only thing I do is, you know, I go to the studio, go back home. So it's like, all right, you don't do the clubs and nothing like that. But that's what the fans want to see. They want to see you out in public. So
they want to see you with other rappers. They want to see you doing all that. That's cool. You feel me? But man, look, I feel like be you. It'll work out. You feel me? Like it'll work out. Be you. Like I'm not gonna get on Instagram and try to fake it. Like I don't drink, bro. So you're not gonna see me in club hugging bottles because I don't drink. You feel me? I don't go to the clubs. You feel me? Unless it's a meeting, like I'm promoting or getting paid to be there. That's me though. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. Like I'm not gonna change all that to make the fan look good on the fans. You feel me? Like that's something I'm not gonna do. Like you know, so you still got to be able to have peace of mind and sanity. You gonna change everything to make other people happy? You're never gonna be happy. So nah.
All right. So you say you ain't. It's funny because I'm gonna get a little messy. Yeah. So you say you don't be like to post the girls and stuff like that. No, so sure. Are you in a relationship right now?
I got somebody. You feel me? I'm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tread lightly with this question.
Sure.
So how can somebody assume, because you've been around, if somebody look at your social media, you be like, you popping for you're around all these celebrities, got these songs coming out with all these big name artists.
Yeah.
How do you distinguish between somebody being a fangirl and somebody who's really going to be down for you?
I try to meet people off Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It's you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, like I do get half and half. You feel me? I get like girls who probably won't mess with me back then.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Now liking all my pictures and things like that. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, before I entertain it just to be like I hit her. You feel me? Before I do it, like I entertain it, be like, yeah, I hit it. So, but now like I got older and I don't be caring.
Do it because back in the day you wasn't able to do it. So it's like it's like one of them
like,
tips on the show.
Just to say like you feel me, in high school you want to mess with me,
right?
Or even 4 months ago you want to like, you know what I'm saying? But now you wanna, I'm gonna do it just to say
I'm gonna do it just to be like, yeah,
but, like,
I told you.
No, like I try to like really be particular like who I talk to. You feel me? And then like I'm really big on like getting to know people who they really are. So I don't be trying to be too deep in the Instagram influencers and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to like get too deep in that.
You try to stay away from the famous,
yeah, I try to stay
too famous ones.
Yeah, I try to stay from all of that. I don't get caught up. If I want to be proud of my relationship, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to stay off all that. Sure. I don't even like talking to girls that be on Instagram doing too much.
So, what's some of it's going to highlight some of the upcoming stuff? Because you said you was dropping a whole lot of names earlier.
Oh yeah, I mean
you talking about June? Something come out in June. Something else coming out in July. I'm like, wait. That's supposed to be coming on later on.
Yeah. It's crazy. I got songs dropping back to back. Like so, I got a song with Rollo Rodriguez dropping June 24th called Push Over. You feel me? Shout out my label. You know what I'm saying? We in talks with labels right now. You feel me? Label throwing out. You know what I'm saying? Talking to me real good right now. So I'm just gonna keep building. But yeah, June, Rollo. I got a song with DeVito, my first African song, dropping most likely July. We planning them saying right before 4th of July. But you know what I'm saying, I'm letting my label work out the details with that. I got a song with OG Bobby Billions coming soon. I got a song with Lil Dude. I can keep going on, you know what I'm saying? But I got a song, a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, I got a relationship with that be coming soon. So just be on the lookout for that though. I got big records coming. So if you were a fan of my music before all this, you know what I'm saying, like my dog Young Manny, for me, hopefully me and Young Manny gonna do some stuff too.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him on the interview as well. Man, I know I heard he goes here. So I'm like, okay, well, that should be easy.
Young Manny fire. Like I think he's one of the young dudes that's really doing his thing. Like don't care what nobody say. He's in his own lane doing his thing. So yeah, I met Young Manny one time and we sat down and had a conversation. He played some records for me. Like Young Manny is really talented. So yeah.
Any like big projects coming out?
Everybody trying to tell me to do a tape, but because they like, oh, you got so much this and this, but I'm like, nah, I just want to get a fans music. So right now I'm just focused on dropping singles and I just want to get people music. You feel me? I just want to drop different type of music and just let people, you know what I'm saying, vibes whatever they vibe to. And I feel like when it gets to the point that I should drop a project, and I will. But right now, I personally feel like I'm ready for a project. Everybody else telling me to do it though. Like Tope on me heavy with drop a tape.
Yeah,
he like the boy. He telling me do 6 songs, 8 songs. He telling me I got over 700 songs. You feel me?
Yeah, I know he pressed. One day he gonna be on. He gonna be like, look, we could be doing this, we could be doing that. Yeah, but you gotta love him. You gotta love him.
That's my man. Tope is my brother. You feel me? So
I know that man for years.
That's my brother. Tope on it. It's crazy because Tope became my manager. Or like we never had a conversation about management. It was genuine. He just did something that a lot of people wanted. You feel me? He was getting me to perform. You feel me? Just not actually. I was just doing it. So I'm like, man, be my manager, bro. Like might as well. For me, so it all gonna pay its way out. But yeah, Tope's my brother though, for sure. He's like, I said my manager, but that's my brother, man. He's bigger than just music at that point.
Shoot, at this point, he might need to be my manager. that boy be working. I be like, you sure that person don't need to be interviewed real quick? You know, I got the camera in the car. We can work it out. We can do some MTV. You know,
Tope amazing, bro. That's my boy.
I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and give a couple shout outs to a couple people before we wrap this up.
Shout out to my manager James, you feel me? He been with me a couple years for sure, showing love. My assistant Shalise. Shout out, you feel me? I got a few people, so I'm saying gonna be a run. Just let me get through it. Shout out Azra, you feel me? She's dope. That's an artist. From this era, I feel like you definitely should interview. Her name is Azra, you feel me? She amazing voice. Shout out Mo Money Cam. You feel me? Mo Money Cam, that's my boy also. Shout out Fat Jack. Fat Jack is an artist from LA, you feel me? He's dope too. You feel me? Like these are artists that I rock with, personal relationship, but they're talented artists. It's a lot of artists on this side, you feel me, that's talented that I rest with. But shout out to my managers, you feel me, my mom. I'm saying these people really been rocking with me, you feel me, DJ Flow, Styles. Shout out my label, you feel me? So,
definitely get Flow up in here.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta get Flow. I'm saying Flow, one of the people that been I think he been in this area for I think over 10 years. I'm saying he do like pretty much every homecoming and festival.
Every homecoming.
So Flow is somebody definitely get out here. But yeah, shout out all the artists. You feel me? Shout out Baltimore Low Key. That's another artist that's fire. You feel me? I feel like people don't talk about it a lot in this area. You feel me? You know we got a lot of we got a lot of artists in this area that people I feel like don't pay a lot of attention to. You feel me? Not just me, but him, Ajua, Cam. Man, there's a lot. You feel me? It's a few singers in this area that's talented. So shout out everybody that's doing that thing. You feel me? Just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? You keep going. At one point, your time will come. Sure.
Also, shout out Trophy, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out Trophy.
Saki could be it.
Shout out Trophy, man. Look at him. Quiet. He don't even bark nothing. He just chilling, man. I can take him anywhere.
Whole time. You didn't even know he was here. All you see is us going like this.
Yeah, looking around.
He's like, what they looking for?
He's trying to eat stuff.
Now you know.
But nah, definitely. It's a lot of talented artists that people don't pay attention to. So yeah, definitely. I'm saying, hit me up, our seniors and people. You feel me?
Oh, definitely. You can try to get them all in next. By the time the school year open, I'm trying to do 1, 2, 3 every single. I want one every. If I get 3 a day in, I'm gonna get 3 a day in.
And the crazy part about that, bro, is like a lot of. I personally feel like a lot of interviewers, or you feel me, whatever you want to call them, you feel me, like journalism, they interview big artists, and a lot of those artists have been putting work on for 5-6 years under the radar, underground, before they overlook. You feel me? So. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to them. You feel me? You never know. They might be the little nigga's baby. And they're going to remember the time that you sit down and talk to them, ask them, you feel me, how their career went. I'm saying the struggle they've been through. So, shout out everybody who out there doing that thing, though. Jay Prada, that's my boy, you feel me? A lot of people, bro. Yeah.
I say I only like interviewing genuine people.
Yeah.
I gotta have somebody vouch for you. I'm like, all right, should I interview? Because it's like I don't want to do no interview, and it's like, all right, we ain't gonna be clicking or nothing like that. It ain't gonna be no good interview. I'm like, nah, if they genuine people, I'm like, oh, yeah, I vouch for this person. All right, bring them in. I don't care if they the biggest artist in the world or they just started rapping yesterday.
Yeah,
we gonna bring them in because that's genuine.
It's crazy because I told my little cousin he just got out. He just did 4 years. You feel me, for a crime he didn't do. I'm saying he lost his mom in jail and everything. He just got out. I wanted actually to bring him in here. You feel me? So just y'all the initial meeting. I think he got caught up with whatever he doing, but I'm saying he a talented artist too. And he just turned 21. So it's like we went through the same situation. I went to jail at 18, got out at 21. He did the same thing. You feel me? So thank God he got free. But man, shout out my boy Wap and I'm saying dude, like they both just got out of something they didn't do. So that's God, you feel me? But I definitely want to link you with them because those two artists got a story to tell, you feel me? So, yeah.
Definitely want to bring you back in, you know, and when you come back in, you got to bring everybody that you know. We're going to have a whole panel. I'm just going to sit here and ask all y'all everything.
Yeah, man, let's do it. I love to do it, bro. I bring him in here, you feel me? I feel like there's a lot of artists that need some light shine on them, not just me.
Yeah, I mean, all next semester, man. But also, I will be doing the podcast over the summer. So if they free, I can definitely get them in. Do what that we gotta do.
Man, let me know. I'll connect you with everybody that I know. You feel me? Big or small. You feel me? I know a lot of rappers. I think Ray be having shows in here. You feel me? So even if he come through, he got free time. I'll link it with his manager.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I got. As you see, we got the equipment outside. We ready. Look, we was able to work.
Do it, man, for sure.
But I want to thank you so much for coming in. You was my last interview for the school year. Okay. Now it's going on to the other stuff, the other podcasts, getting that right, getting that together, because we're gonna make something work.
I appreciate the opportunity, bro. Like I honestly really appreciate the opportunity. You feel me? Like as an artist coming or something, we feel like we overlook a lot of times. So you taking the time to sit down with me, you know what I'm saying? I don't matter if you got 1,000 listeners or 200 listeners. You feel me? I just appreciate the opportunity being here. So my heart appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, you already know, because guess what? We are streaming worldwide here at WBSU Bulldog Nation Radio.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's how we like to do it.
All I hear, go get the money. So I go get it. Hate means I do something right.